Hi, this is Chris. Today I'm working on my rose journal and I want to make some tabs. I like to have tabs in my journals and I'm going to make 4 tabs. So 1, 2, 3, 4 spaced out throughout the book, and I'm going to do similar to what I did this in my garden journal that I made a couple of years ago. I made this with a kit that I got from Diane Hubert at Pretty Pink Cottage. It included the storybook and a lot of an assortment of different kinds of papers. And I made these little tab clusters, I call them. And it's just a strip of some kind of paper. This is a book page. And then some little scraps of paper, a little bit of doily, and then some cutouts. In this case, it's roses. And then this one, same thing, little scraps of paper on a book page. And then there's zigzagged with a loose wide stitch zigzag. So that's what I want to do. And I have some pre-punched tabs that I made a while ago, and I forgot to pull those out, so I'll pull those out. So I put those in this little plastic container, and I'll see if there's any in here that I think will go with this journal I'd like. And now I need to decide what pages that will go on. Put this aside. So I'm going to count my pages and then divide them how I want them to be. So I have 16 main pages. I didn't count the short pages. So 4 into 16 is 4. But I don't want to put one on the first page. I might want to put one on the second page. So that would be pretty on there, I think. That'd be real nice on there. So I'll put one on there. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I think that works out well. That's pretty evenly spaced. So I'm looking for background, and I think I'll use some of this. Here's some beautiful wild roses. I'll start with this. I'm making them 1 inch wide. So that would be pretty. And I'm going to tear it. Just give it an uneven edge. So that will be for that one, and that will be for that one. And then next I want to find some little scraps. So I have these, and I tore out all these little scraps. This is a scan of a letter, an antique letter that I purchased from an Etsy dealer. It's French, it's from 1637, and I purchased one page out of a huge book that she was able to source. And of course I won't tear up the original, so I just made a scan for myself, and I can tear that up. So we've got pieces, and we've got a little bit of this pink. I think that would be nice on one of these plain ones, and a little doily. I'm going to try to keep everything even on this side, but it can hang over on the other side. I'd like to add some pattern to this, so I have this, it's on the back of this, so I want to be sure not to cut that. Here's some roses here also. I think I'll just take a little bit of this pattern paper down here. And then I remembered I had these leaves. So this is kind of fussy because the pieces are so small. It's hard to handle them. I'm going to just tack them down with some art glitter glue, and pretty much avoid the place where I'm going to sew them because I don't want to gunk up my sewing machine. I think instead of doily I might find some lace. I'm going to go look for some lace. The doily seems a little bit clunky to me. Found some little laces. Here's a tiny little one here. Here's one of these daisy chain ones. some little scraps. Here's a very fine one, and then some tea-dyed bias tape. Vintage bias tape. All right. So I think and I lay the tabs so that the line of this paper comes right at the curve of that little shoulder right there. My fingers are covered with glue. I spent the morning working in my garden, so they're just hard to work with. My fingers are hard to work with. I'm going to take these to my sewing machine, which is in the other room, and just do an easy zigzag, and then I'll come back. Here are my cluster tabs. They're sewn. So we'll see how they look. This one will go here, and I'm going to glue that right in. First I'm going to check to see if I can put a little more glue under some of these places, since I didn't want to get glue in my machine. I can go back now and glue those down a little better. Okay, now I have my cluster tabs in there. Some of the pages are shorter, some of the pages are longer. I could have put those in a little bit. This page is really short, but I can see them and I can still move to those tabs when I want to. And I think I'll be using this for a garden journal next year. And I can continue to add more decorations on here and on the pages and stuff. But I think those are pretty. Thanks for watching and have a great day crafting. Bye-bye.